Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, I'm here once again with one more session of permutation and combination. Friends, in the previous session we discussed good number of multiple choice questions. We did the sum from the previous year CAT papers and bank PO papers. In this session, I'm going to take some more questions from the previous year papers, and the session is going to be a bit difficult. Gradually the difficulty level is increased, so what I would recommend, do revise the previous sessions before you proceed for the next sessions, right? And let's begin the session. Friends, in this session I'm going to take one specific pattern of questions. That's for an example, this is the question that is written over here. The number of ways of distributing 8 identical balls in 3 distinct boxes so that none of the boxes is empty, right? Friends, it looks like a simple problem, but it's really a twisted problem. And before we proceed for this problem, I would just like to discuss some more concepts that would help us to solve this problem. Suppose maybe I have, you can say 10 apples in my hand, right? I'm just drafting the question, 10 apples, right? And I have 3 persons, that is A, B, C, and the apples I have to distribute among these 3 persons. So each should get at least 1 apple. That means no one is getting 0 apples, right? That means each and everyone is getting at least 1 apple, right? So 10 apples to be distributed among 3 persons. Each should get at least 1 apple, right? So precisely what we are doing over here, that is A plus B plus C is 10, right? That means we are distributing 10 apples among A, B and C. That means apples of A plus apples of B plus apples of C is 10, and A, B and C, none of them is 0. That means apples of A or apples of B or apples of C, none of them is 0, right? In other words, we can say we are finding out the integral solution of this equation, right? Positive integral solution of this equation, right? I just write over here. Why I'm telling a positive integral solution, that means each should get at least 1 apple. That means 0 is not allowed. Hence we are starting with positive integer, that is from 1, right? The thing next thing is integral. Why integral? Because we don't have to cut the apples. Each and everyone should get the apples in full numbers, right? So we have to get the positive integral solution of this equation, right? So the same question is framed in various different languages, but the concept remains same, that the objects, the total number of objects are divided among n persons, right? Now how do we solve this problem? Just listen to me carefully. So by the help of this concept we'll be able to solve this problem also, right? Now A plus B plus C is 10. I just mark over here, we are having 10 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, right? Now I have to distribute these 10 apples among 3 persons, right? Now what I can do, just listen to me carefully. See what I can do over here. See, I have like gaps. This how many gaps? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. I have 9 gaps between these 2 apples, right? If I choose 2 gaps, any 2 gaps, so I'll be able to make 3 partitions, right? Suppose I choose these 2 gaps, right? So I'm able to make 3 partitions, that is 1, 2 and 3, right? So A will get 2 apples, B will get 4 apples and C will get 4 apples, right? If I choose another 2, like just a moment, if I choose another 2 gaps, that is suppose this and maybe this, so 4, 2 and 4, right? Similarly I can choose any gaps, right? Any gap, okay, but I have to choose 2 gaps, And how many gaps I have? I have already calculated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Since there are 10 objects, definitely there will be one less gap, right? So out of 9 gaps, if I select 2 gaps, so I'll be getting 3 partitions or 3 packages, I can say, right? So this is 1, 2 and 3, right? Similarly, I can select all 2 to 2 combinations from these 9 combinations, and each combination will give a different solution to this equation, right? That is a plus b plus c is 10. Okay, so this is a very simple solution to this problem, right? The problem looks like twisted, tedious, but the solution is really very simple if we are able to crunch this concept. Okay, so this 9c2, that is 9 into 8 by 2, so it's 36, right? So there are 36 ways of distributing 10 apples among a, b and c, or we can say there are 36 positive integral solution to this equation, right? The problem is one and the same, whether you find out positive integral solution or whether you distribute the apples among these 3 persons, right? Similarly, I can take more number of persons, just show.